It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy out here in these streets. Okay. This Twitter war going on with Nicki and Cardi B. It shouldn't be funny, but it is. Okay? I've been over here cackling. Cackling. Okay? It went there. Okay? They went there. They went there. JT is online coming for Hennessy, Cardi B's sister. Hennessy had me cracking up, trying to respond to JT. I'm just like, Hennessy, yeah, you gonna have to sit this one out. Yeah. You gonna have to sit this one out. Sometimes you just gotta fall back. And sometimes you just gotta fall back, girl. You gotta sit this one out. Let the rap girlies handle this, girl. Hi, looking at you, Deja Vu, Miss Betty Boop, Green Eyes, Kick So Sweet, Megan, Brenda, Rowe, The Baddie Shop, yes, Lindsay, Melanie, moderator. Hello, Raina. Did I say Raina? K-Ben, hi boo, I love you. Audrey, and that's the goddess, my baby. Hi, disanticipate. Hi, boo. Hi, boo. Hi, Judah. Hi, boo. I love you, Judah. Sheila, my girl. And shout out to the people that have been gifting memberships. I don't know why I can't see it when I'm live like this. I can see the super chats, but I don't see when memberships are gifted. So if y'all can like tell me, I would really appreciate that, so that I can thank y'all. Cause I promise I've not seen it. Okay, I love you. And I think it's super sweet that you've decided to do that. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm super grateful of anything and everything that my supporters do for my channel. I really appreciate it. Y'all, they have drifted to the children. They have drifted to the children. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. Now, I'm not going to say shocked, but I did assume that Cardi B would use this, meaning long ago when Cardi threw the shoe at Nicki Minaj at the event and it missed Nicki, it hit air. And Cardi said she did that because Nicki was talking about her kid. You know, at the time she just had a little culture vulture, okay? And I knew that I'm like, okay, now she's going to say you really were talking about her kid. And she did. So I was just like, I saw that coming. Because Nicki says that she wasn't talking about her kid, you know, at that point in time. And I believe Nicki because Nicki's pretty blunt, as we see. So, and they've been beefing for years. And Nicki really, from what I gather, never threw the kids in it, never said anything about the children. This is new energy coming from Nicki. So I feel that she didn't say that then. I do. Now, recently, has she been talking about her kids? Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I understand if Cardi sees Nicki and throws a shoe, I get why. If Nicki doing an interview, then all of a sudden, you know, and then there's Cardi, somebody just dive on her, I understand. I absolutely get it. I get it. Because y'all know I love Nicki. That's my girl. And I like Cardi. I love Cardi. You know, I like both of the women. It's unfortunate that they decided to take it here. And, you know, I guess some of y'all is just like, oh, well, this person said this first. It doesn't matter. Nobody needs to be talking about kids, okay? But I get it. I get it. I absolutely get it. So we're going to get into that. We're going to get into the feud. We're going to get into the feud. We're going to get into the feud. I also want to get into JT. JT has thrown her hat back into the arena with Cardi B. On Friday, JT is dropping a diss track against Cardi, and I'm excited to hear it. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear it. I love when people are inspired to do music, and what better reason because somebody, why is it doing that? because somebody is dissing you. So, okay, what is happening right now? Okay, it's done this before. I'm just gonna let it chill. I'm just gonna let it chillax. So, she said Nicki's son not non-verbal. She did. She did. She did say that. Why are y'all trying to excuse what Nicki said about Cardi kids? Because we're about to get into that. Because at first, I don't feel like Nicki was trying to say something like trying to call the kids a roach or a monkey. I don't think that that's at first. I think that she was just trying to say, like, be careful what you say. You got black churn over there. Now, you ain't black, but your kids is black, is the vibe that I was getting from Onika. I wasn't getting, at first she was, calling her children a roach and or monkey. And these are also insults that Cardi has used in the past at people. Calling people roaches, calling people monkeys. She done used those as insults before, right? So I feel like at first, Nicki was trying to just be like, careful what you say about this black girl, because you got two little black girls over there now. You got to be careful of calling me a roach or a monkey, because you got them now too. That's how I took it. And then it went somewhere else. I'm like, oh no, she meant that. Nicki meant that girl. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with this device right now. I'm over it. I'm just gonna pull up from my computer. Yeah. So let's get into the tweets. Let's do that. What is this, Lord? Okay, yeah. Let's get into the tweets. So why is things popping up but it won't let me touch it? It won't let me touch it. It says swipe up. I'm swiping up. Whatever. I'll just shut it off. Oh, I can't even do that. Okay. We'll just let you hang out. We'll just let you figure yourself out. We absolutely will. All right. Let's go to Google. No, just go to Instagram. So Nicki Minaj has been back at it. Okay, I thought it was going to end as of yesterday. I thought they were taking a break. Clearly not. They were calling each other out last night. It was Papa Bear's birthday, which is Nicki Minaj's son. I do think that it was a bit much to be. I mean, it is what it is. Some people feel like, oh, well, Nicki should have been focusing on her son. It was her son's birthday. It doesn't mean she wasn't. It's just a quick hop on your phone. It's just a quick tweet. She could do that while taking a picture. Like, I'm like, why people act like she was like live on a Breakfast Club and left the Breakfast Club and went to Angela Yee and left Angela Yee and went she said her son had like 5 parties. I believe her. It's just a quick pam, enter. It's just a quick, your daughter ugly, enter. While she's sitting there taking a picture, what she say? Oh, she's that ass? Her daughter ugly. Write that. Papa Bear come over here and take a picture with it. I'm like, it doesn't mean that she still wasn't being super mom. Oh, she should focus on her son's party. She is. He had like 5 of them. She totally is. It's called multitasking. Who said that she? Because don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yes. I'm like, That's what you're not about to do? What you're not about to do? But yeah, should it have happened? No. But I'm here for it. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I'm here for it. I sure am. Girl, I'm here for it. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I guess some people just be like, whatever. Yesterday, how it started is, in Cardi's song A B C D E F G. Nicki said raps like Barney, still ugly. Nicki said raps like Barney, still ugly, like period. And then Nicki said A B C D E F G surgery to look like a me That's what Nicki said. Nicki said A B C D E F G surgery to look like me And then she said tell the rat Jay Z Rico fraud and perjury. It was what it was. That's what the girl said, okay? And then Cardi came back and she said, I must have missed me, huh? Crazy. Now kiss my feet. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, Shoni, girl. Thank you, girl. For being a member, girl. Oh, we got another one. Shout out to my boo. Shoni, welcome to the crew, girl. Hey, girl. And then Cardi also said, nothing more annoying than a board, period. And then Cardi said, the power I have. Make these just come out of rehab every time. She did that. You did that, Cardi. That was cute. She said, go to your room. That's what Cardi said. Then Cardi said, no shame, Barbie. Girl. What? That's what she said. I'm just telling you what she said. And then, a nigga said A, B, C, D, E, heavy tongue, E. And I'm like, girl. That's what nigga said. And then, Cardi said A, B, C, D, E, F, G, your man snatched C. Ooh, Lord. That's what that word. And then Cardi said she been streaming Magnet, because the ABCDE, that's where I come from, the song Magnet. That's just what that word. That just give you a little brief, Now we're gonna slide into what was going on yesterday evening, y'all. Ooh, what was going on yesterday evening? Ooh, what's going on yesterday evening? I cannot. So Nicki did not come play any games. Neither did Cardi. But it was what it was. So let's get into the tweets. Nicki said she wanted to fight, pretty much. Nicki said that she is in New York. It was tea, like, okay? It went there, okay? It went there. It did. It happened. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But, let's just read the tweets. Nicki says, I'm Barney B, and the flop is I'm lying about fertility. Because, Cardi says today in her tweet that Nicki baby is slow, Papa Bear. That Papa Bear is slow. After Nicki said the whole thing. Do y'all want me to get into that? Because I was trying to avoid that, but just talk about like the aftermath. Because it can be a lot. Because again, some people don't know what we're talking about. So let's get into tweets about kids. Crazy. I'm like, Nicki, no. Nicki, no. Nicki, no. Nicki, no. So Nicki said, dear culture vulture, your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to her litter. Whoa. Whoa. Nicki, why is you adding this little girl? Nicki, why are we adding a little girl? Now, as a blogger, I know. Okay? When people don't like you, they don't like you. So they gonna say whatever they gotta say. That it just is what it is. They gonna say whatever they gotta say to make you mad. They gonna say whatever they gotta say to get under your skin. And when I first came out on YouTube, when people would talk about my children, I would just ignore it. I would just be like, like whatever, right? And then I got to the point where I'm just like, you know what, that. I could go as low as other people can go. Don't feel like your kids are special. Your kids are special. That because you're talking about mine and I'm choosing to take a higher road, that I won't. Like, don't play with me, because it could go there. Because I don't play with my kids, and you don't love your kids more than I love mine. So because you'll attack mine and I'll take the higher road and ignore you and still come for you instead of come for your children, don't mean that I won't. Okay? It just means I'm choosing a higher road. So I get it. You can't tell a person how to fight either. So because Cardi have chosen the road to not say anything about Papa Bear or to come for Papa Bear, it doesn't mean that somebody else won't come for her kids. It don't mean that. It doesn't. Culture is very cute. Culture is adorable. She is a beautiful little girl. Cardi does not have any ugly children. Fact. Fact. Love Onika down. But Cardi does not have any ugly children. Culture is beautiful. She's a beautiful little girl. She is. This is unfortunate, that a star as big as Nicki Minaj, that Culture will look back on this Monday and be like, wow, like a grown woman was really calling me ugly. I'm really saying that I look like a monkey, that I'm a monkey. And that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. I would never want that for Culture. She's an innocent. She ain't did nothing to nobody. It's unfortunate, sad that she has to catch strays from an adult fight. But that's Cardi's fault. I'm not taking Nicki's side. There's no side. Both people are wrong. Both parties are wrong. Both of them. Two wrongs don't make it right. What both of them are doing is wrong. Like, they shouldn't be doing it. End of story. End of story. What both people are doing is wrong. But this is why people have been telling Cardi for years, everything doesn't deserve a response. And then when you do respond, it's like, walk away. Say what you gotta say and walk away, right? Cardi wanna have the last word. She wanna have the last word. She wanna go back and forth, and all of that. Okay. So what comes from it comes from it. And it's the same thing with Nicki. If Nicki's willing to talk about other people's kids, then what Papa Bear got coming to him, he got coming to him. Like, I wish I would. Okay, it's unfortunate, some of the stuff that Cardi's going to say about Papa Bear, but hell, what do you expect? Don't talk about my children and expect me not to talk about yours. Again, not everyone is going to take the high road. Not everyone's going to be like, oh, well, they're kids. Let's leave mine. Some people truly don't give up. Some people don't. Sucks. But again, I would never want Culture to hear something like that. To hear somebody be like, you're ugly. It's like, whoa. That is the little girl. Come on. And Nicki older than me, so if I know better, she know better. So I don't feel like I have to call her out on something she knows better, like she do. Maybe she likes shock factor. Maybe she likes, people looking at her as Chung Lee the bad guy. Maybe. I don't know. But she knew what she said, and she wrote it. So she had a chance to hit enter. She had a chance to hit delete. She had a chance to do all of those things. She chose to say what she said. She said, dear Culture Vulture, your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to her litter. That's what she said. She said the gag is that she is jealous of a little baby boy simply because his hair is longer than all four of you bald monkeys put together. Whoa! Nicki! Nicki said your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to her litter. It's like, Nicki, why? Come on now. I'm sure it's not funny. Like I said, it's not funny. It's just like I think it's that. You know, when something makes you uncomfortable, you kind of like laugh, you know? Because that's, I would never want, Culture is a little girl. She shouldn't be being called no monkey. She a kid. That's messed up. That is messed up. That's messed up. She shouldn't be. It's different on like social media when we just average day to day people and we get angry and we say stupid stuff like that. Nicki is a world phenomenon. This is everywhere. This is everywhere. That would suck. Social media, you can't miss it. So, who's to say Culture didn't go to school today and, people clocking her T's? Like, Culture, Nicki says you ugly girl. She's older. Culture is not a 3-year-old. People on social media right away. Kids be 6, 7 years old with cell phones already. So, I mean, hey, let's just keep it real. So there's ways of her seeing and knowing, and this is too big to not be being discussed. So that's what I'm saying with Cardi. I think it's irresponsible to place your kids in that type of situation and then get mad when somebody says something about your kids. Like, what are you getting mad for? What are you getting upset for? It comes with territory. It does. When you beefing with people, you're going to say what you need to say to make them upset. That's what Nicki doing. She's saying what she needs to say to make you mad. That's the whole point. Talking about your kids, she knows that's going to get underneath your skin. You're giving her exactly what she's looking for. Very childish, but I mean, it is what it is. Her last name is Petty. But you know all this going in. So, and the barbs are vicious. So they're not going to, they're going to encourage her. Like, they're going to encourage her. Like, they're not going to be like, like, queen, stand out. They're going to be like, get her. So, yeah. And you do all that. So, you already know the barbs aren't going to hold back either. So those comments are going to be fuming, flying with agreements. It's not going to, because and there's nothing going on that's mature. So, but Cardi can't be calling all these people down to the carpet, and then when they come down to the carpet, she's the victim. No, she ain't a victim. She's not a victim. She was swinging at everybody. Swinging at everybody. Because people want to say, oh, as soon as Cardi B drops an album, here come Nicki Minaj. Or she's subbing her stuff inside of an album. Why does Nicki got to be quiet? Like, I don't understand that. I don't get it. And again, it's a sport. It's a competition to them. Like, that's how they look. Well, Nicki and, the people, they look at it like a sport. And you're subbing her in the album. You're saying things about her in the album. Why does she have to be quiet? Why does she have to shut up? Although Cardi's dissing Nicki in her album, Nicki needs to shut the fuck up and let Cardi have a rollout. Let her finish. Actually, she don't have to do none of that. Like, this a rap beat, so since you want to talk about me, I'm going to come out and use your promo to let people know that I got an album dropping next year. Then people want to say, oh, Nicki always dropping when Cardi drop. Nicki's dropped multiple times within the last 7 years. What the f are y'all talking about? And as soon as Queen came out, were the Barty Gang not purchasing in private, doing in streaming, invasion of privacy and whatnot? Like, so what's the difference? What's the problem? They're doing the same thing right now. Queen is trending on iTunes. All that. It went from, I forgot what number, but I was like number 6. And then it went from number 6 to number 2. Like, all of that. Hello? So, I mean, what's the problem? I don't see the issue. Now, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with none of this. Polo culture vulture. Y'all know, I love Cardi kids. They so cute. Her kids, Blossom, that little super chunky, cute little, oh my gosh. She's just the cutest little thing. And she's just always smiling and laughing. She's like such a happy baby. Like, oh, I just want to hold her. Like, she's so cute. So yeah, and Culture has been beautiful her whole life. Culture has been beautiful her whole life, and I'm not just saying it. Just saying no, she is beautiful. She's a really pretty little girl. Like what? And Wave is just as handsome as can be. Just a handsome little Cardi Jr. Look just like his mama. He's just the cutest little thing. So she got his beautiful kids. She don't have anything to worry about. I mean, I understand her being tight. I understand her being mad. I get that. But she has beautiful children. So I hope she ain't over there like, you know. But I mean, it can create insecurities. Like, so it can. You know, her talking about culture gums and stuff like that. I'm like, no, don't talk about that, baby. But I mean, hey, that's one of those. Nicki also said, I'ma kick your gums back into formation. Cardi took that and started talking about culture. But Graham, wow. But I don't know if that to be true. She could have been talking about Cardi, but people are saying that she was talking about culture. What else is she saying? Oh, right here. Because Cardi said, you say you're going to kick my kid gums back. Didn't you say you was in New York? This past words now. Where the you at? Because today I'm going to go to jail. I get it. I get it. I understand Cardi wanted to lay straight hands on Nicki. I get it. I get it. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Shout out to Airbug Vlog says it's if Cardi sold more, we would never hear the end of. Well, that too. True. 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 But I really don't understand why any of that matters. Cardi, she did good. Her album did great. She should be happy. She should be enjoying herself, kicking her feet up. But anyways, she says, here you go starting again, nice and early, you sick, pathetic, loser, ass, demon, insane. Well, Cardi said, I said back in 2018, and nobody believed me that you were talking about my child since I was pregnant. You've been jealous of my child. I never mentioned or talked about your kid. It's one thing to be jealous of me, but to be jealous of my kids is insane. You're jealous of my kids because they're beautiful and smart, and that's why God punished you with having a slow-ass kid. You hate your child because you wish you could brag on him and his milestones, but the only thing you can brag on is his hair, you fucking dummy. Whoa. Whoa. That's what, third time she called Papa Best slow? That's about the whoa. She said, you're jealous of my kids because they're beautiful and smart. And that's why God punished you with having a slow kid. Cardi, that's not nice. Because even if somebody's children did have like a mental deficit to where it's like a mental disorder or special needs or diagnosed like autism or something like that, it's not a punishment. Cardi, that's not a punishment, sweetie. That's not karma. It's called life. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yes, Papa Bear can talk. No, because it's just saying stuff that we know. Because it's like Cardi, we've heard Papa Bear talk. Like I've heard him speak on many occasions. Nicki would go live and he would be in the background asking her questions, stuff like that, or wanting something. So I've heard Papa Bear talk plenty of times. Okay, now he was really little, so I haven't heard him speak like sentences. But again, now I'm sure he's speaking sentences. But again, he was little then. He was like what 2, 3. at the time to where kids aren't. Sometimes they're saying complete sentences, and sometimes even the majority of the time they still working on it. Just like any other kid, he was still working on it. he was still working on it. But I don't know where she gets the whole Papa Bear is nonverbal and all of that, and saying that Papa Bear is slow. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know where that comes from. I don't. What I laughed at is when she said, all you can brag on is his hair being long. Because, you know, Nicki said her kid, that Papa Bear hair was longer than all four of her kids. That was funny. Her saying, all you can brag about is about your son, just his hair being long. You can't brag about nothing else. You know. But her saying because he's slow is not funny. It's not funny. And I don't know where she got it again. I'm like, where did she get this? Because, you know, Kanye said that Beyonce kids is over there running to the wall all day. That came from Kanye. Kanye said that them churn over there, you know, don't want to come out the room and, you know, sleep up under the bed instead of on top of the bed and, you know, all of that. And I'm a girl. He said that about certain rooming. He said that they are the R word. You know, I hate that word. But he said that is the R word. Nah, that's what Kanye said. Beyonce and Jay-Z ain't said nothing about them churn over there running to the wall all day. They didn't say that. But that's what Kanye said. Kanye said that they still got baby gates and stuff like that up because, you know, when rooming, when they let her go, she just go. When she go outside, she run past the car instead of getting in it. Correct. So I don't know. I don't know. Kanye was trying to set up there and say something about Beyonce womb and said that it ain't right. That North was, that a girl Blue Ivy was the only one that was average, the only one that was normal. It's something wrong with them other churn, is what he had said. That's what it said. Now, I don't know. Because I ain't never met Beyonce kids. You know, Beyonce is my girl. Now, I ain't never met her churn. Y'all know I love me some Blue Ivy. Okay, vote for Blue Ivy. Blue Ivy for president. Okay, I love her. So it's just like, yeah, I don't know nothing else to be true. Now, I done seen them in live. Now, I saw Blue Ivy on the stage, and she looked great. She, you know, she was fine. You know, so I'm like, I don't see, you know, whatever. But Kanye said it's not her. It's not the Blue, the special one. Blue is the special one, like special as in talented. He said, but the other churn, lick windows. Correct. He said that Rumi and Sir eat boogers. Still. I don't know nothing about that. But that's just what that word. So Cardi coming out here saying that Nicki baby, that Papa Bear is, you know, a little little slow buzz. I don't know nothing about none of that. I feel like he get on the big bus, just like everybody else, the mainstream bus. I feel like he get on that bus. I don't know nothing about Cardi. Now look at here. I don't know nothing about the little blue bus being outside the Head Start bus. But you 16. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that guy. I'm gonna look into it, girl. But I don't know nothing about that. How did you violate HIPAA? How do you know? What is these words, girl? But Cardi said, look at here. She said, your son's slow. She said, you hate your child because you wish you could brag on him and his milestones. But the only thing you can brag on is his hair, you fucking dummy. Oh, girl, that's what she said. Nicki also said, dear Culture Vulture. Oh, we already read that. Now, and then she said, I'll kick your guns back. Again, she could have been talking about culture. She could have been talking about culture. I don't know. But, girl, she could have been talking about that. I don't know. Hold on, see if this is working. And it'd still be weird. Okay. So, yeah, I'll just leave that right here. We'll figure that out later. There's more tweets. Okay. I never understood the $4.99 thing either, but let's read this part. So Cardi says, but stop all this talking. Where you at? You said you was gonna cave my sister chest in. Nicki did said you pregnant, but your sister not. Girl, I caved that chest in. She did say that about Hennessy. She did. She did. You said you're gonna cave my sister chest in. We checking our DMs and ain't seen nothing yet. Everybody up waiting. Drop the Addy right now, ho. Cardi said, you want to talk about $4.99? You sold both your albums for $5, you dumb hoe. Cardi is mad. Cardi is on fire. She said you was even selling the poster and chain bundles for your Queen album, you fucking dummy. And you know I never been up to Cop Please. That was your friend Nitty hitting up Tubby to go on a joint tour after he got out of jail. Ooh, not your friend. I ain't never got a call on the phone with none of your exes. Okay, yeah, exes, yeah. You wish, and look how you be talking about Rock Nation, you ungrateful bitch. Girl. When they let you offer 3 months a title just so they could buy your album. Cardi, are you working with Jay-Z? Cardi, let me find out. I mean, we know y'all in cahoots. We know y'all in cahoots, girl. Mm. We know y'all in cahoots. And it's alleged she's supposed to be working with Beyonce behind the scenes too. That Cardi and Beyonce got something cooking up too, girl. Yes. So let me find out. Did you get the Beyonce feature? Girl. Because I mean, I could see her throw Rock Nation in there because it's shady. Why not? Be shady. But it seemed a little team Rock Nation. If you ask me. If you ask me, no, we're not playing with just hilarious because we don't care. Girl. Oh, there's more. There's more. Hold on, let's get into this. Please. Oh, so Saucy was mad. Saucy was mad. Oh, we can get into that too. But I want to get into these tweets first, and then we'll slide into like Cardi, or Hennessy, and JT. We'll slide into that because JT had a lot to say about that too. Before really, I doubt this is Cardi's final tweet, but highly doubt it. Highly doubt that this is her last tweet, but she says it's her last tweet. Well, let's read the other ones before we get into that. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. Thank y'all so much for being here and enjoying the show. What is happening? This damn thing is pissing me off. Inserty B, Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B. Now, overall online, it seems that people are very mad at Nicki. Nicki, the girls is mad at you, girl. Nicki Minaj says raw dogging pregnant with the fourth baby, Barney B B V H P V E. Carter responded and said, all right, now this your third tweet talking about my pregnancy, but like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all those perks scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord protect my babies. Okay. So this is when children really started coming up. So do you feel like Nicki felt that since we already talking about kids, because talking about pregnancies is talking about kids. Because Nicki said, I guess she believed what Tasha K was saying back in the day. Because she said, HPV, because honestly, y'all talking about pregnancies. So, I mean, did this open up the can of worms? She said you did all those perks and your eggs are scrambled. So wouldn't that make Papa Bear a scrambled egg? Cardi started just talking about fertility first. True, she did. So it's like we already talking about pregnancies. So you want to talk about kids? You want to talk about kids? I mean, it does give that. It does. Nicki has been open about having an abortion when she was very young, when she was younger. And she's, you know, if she was having trouble with fertility, like that should be something that she says. You know, Tressa says that's reaching, Sean. Tressa, I wasn't talking to you. I really wasn't. Tressa, I wasn't talking to you, sweetie. When said this beef started from fans and labels comparing both girls. Cardi is supposed to be Nicki's replacement. I think this beef started because Nicki don't like Cardi. Just simple as that. I just don't think she like her. Big Up says somebody was writing those tweets. Cardi was copying and pasting. What? What? No, honestly, that's why I think people are like, why are they beefing? Nicki don't like her. That's just what I got. She just don't like the girl. Just don't like her. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I don't think it's jealousy or anything like that. I just think she just don't like her. Jealous of what? What is she jealous of? They're both rich. I mean, they both can do as they please. I mean, not this ain't our fight, black women. I cannot, because Nicki could have just been quiet. Been quiet about what, though? Not defending Nicki, because I don't feel like we have to stay unbiased. That's the only way we can, give good commentary. To have a good show is if you're not kissing somebody arse, right? So, of course, I feel like Nicki didn't have to say anything. Not at all. She didn't have to say a word. But she was throwing constant shots at her. All throughout that album, Am I the Drama, she was throwing shots. People, please stop acting like this was release day. Please stop acting like this Twitter war started on September 19th when Cardi's album came out. It didn't. About a week and a half, 2 weeks later. Correct. It did not happen the day of. That's how people make it, like it's literal. As soon as Cardi dropped, here come Nicki. Or her team sat back, listened, heard a lot of shots, and said like, okay. Drop the number. Yo, she want to play? Or she want to talk? Okay, what's the problem? It's a sport. Nicki could drop some music right now if she wanted to. It's like, are y'all okay? Nicki could just drop. She's that type of girl. She don't have to do a bunch of promo and all that stuff. If she don't want to, she could just drop. Whether it's a mixtape, whether it's an album, she could just drop. Mm-hmm. When Remy Ma came through with Sheetha, that 52-minute song, girl, Nicki wasn't dropped. Nicki like, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Oh, we talking. Oh, we are? Okay. Or she'll go jump on a feature and dish you. She will. She'll go jump on a whole track just to dish you. She could be doing all that. She's not. So I don't think it's jealousy or anything like that. I just simply think Nicki don't like her. I don't. Nicki, I think, can get into it with rap girls and be cool with the rap girls that rap. I don't feel like she feel that way about Cardi. So I think, therefore, she just doesn't like her. It's like having a coworker that shouldn't work at your job. I think that's how Nicki looks at her. I do. I think, honestly, honestly, I don't think Nicki takes her serious. I don't think Nicki look at her as a rapper. I think she has zero tolerance and zero respect for Cardi B. I really feel that way. 100%. Because she's her biggest competition. There's really not a competition though. If you want to say like what competition for record sales, because then yeah, you can be like, okay, that's competition. They're competing. But there's no competition in ways Cardi B is legendary. Her rise, all of that stuff. Yeah, she does kind of have like a, if you will, a Cinderella, type story, like an overnight success type of story. She does. She does. So in ways, she will go down in history. In ways, Cardi B has changed music. She has. But Nicki is a movement. Nicki is a genre. You know, just like Nicki opened up doors and open lanes for girls, Cardi B does too. It's just differently. It's just not the same. Cardi B opened up the lane to where you don't really have to rap. You can get somebody to write your shit and you can still be dope. Nicki come from the your pen is everything. Your pen is everything. Shout out to K Ben. Thank you so much for the super sticker. She says, "Love you, Sean. I love you too, babes." She says, "Always fair commentary, giving us both angles." 100%. I feel like I'm only if I'm going to be anything, I'm going to be fair, because that type of content goes further. It opens people's minds. Being biased, you're not going to open anybody's mind. Like they're not going to want to hear what you're saying because they feel like you're speaking from a stand's perspective instead of just a fan of both people's perspective. Because I'm a fan of both. I like Cardi B and I like Nicki Minaj. I do. In a perfect world that we get along, this isn't a perfect world. They're not going to get along, whatever. Like, that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Um, Sounds slight bias. I don't get the bias. Nicki Minaj is a legend. She is. She's not in competition. In Nicki's mind, I guess, she may be in competition, but I guess. I don't know. You would have to talk to her. I'm not going to speak for her. See, a lot of people jump in the chest like we know these people. You don't know Cardi B. Like, now, if you speaking from a perspective like I know her personally, you know what I think? Cool. If you speaking from a I know Nicki personally, cool. But as an outsider looking in like me, I've been here Nicki's whole career. Whole career. I've been here Cardi's whole career. The things that Nicki did, the era that she got to do it in, is not the era of today. It's not the same era. It's two completely different things, right? Nicki can sit down and do a real verses, meaning song for song, bar for bar. Cardi could do like a party verses, like if she's gonna do a verse with somebody and they just like partying, but like real solid music, a catalog that is going to stand throughout the test of time. We'll see. We'll see. She's only her sophomore album. I don't get the competition. Nicki, how many albums in? How many successful tours in? Like, it's just different. And Nicki has reigned a long time. Cardi has been popular for a long time. Nicki could just drop and not be seen in like visuals and still be that girl. Cardi's more reliant on those things. A good visual, um, clothing, fashion game strong. She needs those things. Nicki don't. Nicki can show up in a fucking bikini and a long wig and eat, eat. She can walk around her backyard and eat. She don't need millions of dollars, and she don't need all that because she's already done all that. So again, Cardi on her way. That's fair. That's fair. Cardi's joining the top 3 in female rap, not rap. Nicki's, when you speak rap, you speak rap. Like, Nicki's a part of rap. No matter what gender you're talking about, she's there. You could still put her in the big 3. Nicki done hung with the boys. Cardi ain't did that. Nicki got on the track with Kanye West and made history. Cardi got on the track with Kanye West and so again, Nicki carried the song. And it had Kanye on it. Nicki carried. Literally. Carried. Until Cardi do that, what are we comparing? What are we comparing? Because, yeah, you can have a great artist feature with you, but can you sit with them? Can you sit with them on this track? Can you? Anybody can get a feature. I can get a feature from Beyonce right now, but is my talent gonna match having somebody as big as Beyonce in my video? Having somebody as big as Beyonce on my record? Some people can't. See, Nicki and Beyonce did a track together, and they soared, right? Megan got on a track with Beyonce, and Beyonce carried that whole song. That's why she won a Grammy. Like, let's keep it real. Like, that was Beyonce Grammy. Savage the Remix, Beyonce cleared Megan on her own song. On her own song. And I like Megasis. But Beyonce cleared her on her own record, her biggest record pretty much. You got cleared. Monster was one of Kanye's biggest. He got cleared by Nicki, cleared him. When you get cleared, people turn on that song to hear that person, not you. I listen to Monster to hear Nicki. I never listen to Monster for Kanye part. I don't even care, honestly. I just fast forward shit. Just because Nicki ate. She did. Fact. So what are we comparing? Because I'm a connoisseur of music, not social media. Like, I don't care who's cooler, who's more down to earth, whose personality. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't hang with Nicki personality. I listen to her music. I don't hang with her. So some people take it too literal. Like, oh, I just can't get into her music because of who she. What the does that have to do with that track? That track is fire. Imagine y'all being able to still listen to R. Kelly, but Nicki a problem? Okay. Girl. Sitting at the house watching the Cosbys as we speak. Like, I can't do Nicki. She's the mean girl. I'll take mean over backstabbing any day. Because the one big difference between Cardi and Nicki is Nicki's blunt. So Nicki will probably say a lot of things that she probably should hold on the inside. And I think Cardi says a lot of that stuff just behind the scenes. Case in point, why was she on the phone saying a lot of pussy? But on the track with her? Yeah, I prefer a mean girl over one that's going to talk behind my back any day. Any day. Sure would. I don't know about you. But I take honesty. I take you saying that my baby ugly and then my baby like a monkey coming from you. Then somebody come in and tell me you said it. Then somebody play me a recording of you saying it. So yeah, if I have to choose between the two, Nicki, I would rather deal with her, like, personality-wise. Whether we cool or whether we not. But I would rather deal with her. Where Cardi, I wouldn't know. I would hope that we were cool. But I wouldn't really know. At least with Nicki, you get what you get. Good, bad, or indifferent. She gonna let you know. Cardi, I don't think Lotto knew that she was a punk. I don't think that she knew that. And you can't apologize for calling somebody a punk. Like that's weird. When Cardi was just like, oh, I was just ranting. Or you think she's a punk. Even with the information coming out, it's like you're still backtracking. That's why I would prefer to deal with Nicki. Because Nicki be like, yeah, you is pussy. You should have did ... I mean, you cool though, but I'm just not you. Like, I just wouldn't have did what you did. No, I wouldn't have made a song with her. No, I wouldn't have did that. No. But I feel like Nicki would have been like that. No, it may be mean. It may not be the best approach. But at least she's being honest. At least I know what I'm dealing with. Instead of somebody behind my back and said that I'm a punk, but then publicly said that I'm sorry for calling you a punk. I can't be sorry for that. That means you meant it. You think I'm a punk. Because whatever I did for you to think that I'm a punk, I ain't did nothing to change it. So what changed your mind besides me hearing about it? Are you sorry you said it? Or are you sorry you got caught? Which one? Because I might feel like you meant it. You calling me a punk, I'm a punk. Because besides coming to hit you in your mouth, what have I done to change it? Did I do something recently? Did I beat ass or something like? Caught on camera, wanging two dudes that went wop, 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 like, and you like, oh yeah, no, you're not a punk. Oh yeah. So yeah, oh, nothing like that is happening. Okay. So then you think I'm a punk. So I mean, Lotto can accept her apology if you want to. I mean, but to me, we're good. Yeah, but please believe me, anybody that I ever kick it with, anything you said behind my back, I completely believe. I completely believe. Not at all. It's different walking up to somebody being like, yo, I did say certain things, you know, before I knew more about you and and, you know, I mean those things getting to know you. But when somebody come bring you the information or prove that you did say said things, the apology is null and void at that point. There's no point of an apology. Because it's not real. It's out of obligation now. It's not because you mean it. It's because I know. So if I didn't know, you wouldn't feel the need to apologize. And you ain't the one that told me. So if it was up to you, I would have never found out. Therefore, you meant what you said. Like, so again, at least with Nicki, you gonna know. You gonna know. She think your daughter ugly, she gonna tell you your daughter ugly. She ain't gonna tell Ra your baby ugly. Nah. She just go right on Twitter. Now, again, I may not agree with the method. I may not agree with, you know, her coming at her kiss and stuff like that. I don't think that's cool. But that's what she decided to do. Gotta talk to her about that part. Oh girl. So, we're not in there yet. If Nicki posts Barney one more time, if she posts Barney one more time, girl. Okay, so Nicki did write, Culture, you a roach and a monkey like your sister. Nicki wrote, Culture, you a roach and a monkey like your sister. Nicki wrote, Culture Vulture, you ugly too. I'm sorry. She says it like this girl her age or something. Like, Nicki! Not Culture, you ugly too. Nicki! Why? Nicki. She said, Culture, you a roach and a monkey like your sister. So I guess like Wave is cute? Or what? Because she didn't say nothing about Wave. She left Wave out of it. So I guess Wave cute. They gotta stop this because Cardi gonna end up having Wave fight Papa Bear. Stop this and stop this now. Or stop this and stop this now for these churns out here in the street look for each other. Okay? Girl. And then she said culture vulture. Like, why are you calling her a vulture? Nicki. It's culture vulture is what we call her. Girl. She's gonna say culture vulture. And they're gonna say you ugly too. Why the two? Why is she calling this baby ugly, y'all? Why? And then it's like, Nicki, you know how roach and monkey is. So those words are bad. And then we'd be the ones that offended by said words. So it's like, girl, you can't be using to calling that little girl that who was Culture's sister, Blossom. So she said Blossom ugly too. She said Blossom, it looked like a little roach monkey. That's why I said, Nicki said her kids look like a roach and a monkey. Because she says, Culture, you a roach and a monkey. Like your sister. Those are her exact words. Exact words. Wow. Yes, Blossom is the new baby. Yes. I think she just turned 1, I think. Or about to. Registered. Maybe Wave just had a birthday. One of them just had a birthday not so long ago, though. Crazy work. Nicki said that Cardi calls people baby that. To a degree, not Cardi started first. I cannot with y'all. She started it, John. Cardi started it. Wow, stop trying to justify Nicki's stick. Yeah, I'm not justifying anything. Again, I don't believe that Culture should ever have to worry about an adult saying this about them, about her. And word travels. Nicki, again, is a megastar. A worldwide, world-renowned, okay, global phenomenon. Okay? If we were over here reading this in America, they're over there reading it in the UK, they're over there reading it in Australia, they're over there reading it in Africa, they're over there reading it in Asia, they're over there reading it in Antarctica if they got Wi-Fi signal, girl. They're reading it in Canada. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Now, it's different when it's the women, going against each other and everybody sharing the tweets and stuff like that, but these are about children. Like everybody's sharing the tweets about Papa Bear, about him being slow and all of that because of what Cardi said about Papa Bear. Girl. Nicki also said Culture a vulture and her mama a crow. Nicki is giving nurse. It's giving nurse. Nicki. Nicki said Culture a vulture and her mama a crow. So stupid to see. Now once Wendy ate that crow, what happened? They played you to do that hex to yourself, you flop ass heavy tongue hoe. It's not nice. That is not nice at all. Not bars. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. Not trying to talk about some bars. I can not with you. Okay. Girl. Nicki said, effing a DL man raw and got pregnant with another monkey. Onika. 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 Stop it. Onika said, effing a DL man raw and got pregnant with another monkey. You said, oh well, he all our baby daddies now. Cause she did. She did. Cardi, you did. Cardi. Girl.
You made that bitch, that I made that too, girl. Well, what now? I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out, bitch.
She did say that. That's Cardi. Say, oh, well, she all our baby daddies now. Because Stefan does have like 3 other women pregnant right now. I think one just had the baby. One just had a baby. So I think he has like 2 other women pregnant besides Cardi. From what I'm gathering. He has 4 kids total coming. I think one was just born about a week or so ago. And then there's these 2 other Latin women, Latino women that are pregnant, and Cardi's the 3rd. So Cardi's baby is going to be the youngest. Correct. Her baby will be the youngest out of the babies. I believe she got pregnant last. Now I hope Cardi on prep. She said, Nicki said, you said, oh well, he our baby daddy now. Your husband said he never liked you. Your feet on yuck. Hubby told P years ago how ugly you look. Always swollen and botched in the face from surgery. Yeah. So guess what? Zoo, take my money. Yes, daddy. Zoo is Nicki's husband. It's both our money now, Zaddy. Girl. Nicki is petty. Okay? But Nicki said her man is DL. Woo. Nicki also said, I ain't gonna lie, I've been laughing so hard for 24 hours straight. Who the gonna bring this energy like good tight hole Kwanya? Who Nicki be so unbothered like by this. It is like Nicki be just over there laughing in my mind. And Cardi just be over there throwing stuff. Like Cardi be over there air swinging, pulling the TV off the wall. Like it's like Cardi be like angry, like wanting to fight, you know. And it gives Nicki just be over there laughing. That's the energy it gives. It get like, cause Cardi come from the juggler. Cardi be like, you know, I'm when I see you, where's your niggas at? Cardi over there giving that. What you decide? Like that's the energy she's giving. Like when she was on that phone call. With while Nicki just in there. You in this? You want this? No, I'm looking with this bitch on Twitter. She's so stupid. That's what Onika give. That's I promise you. That's what Onika give. Onika, watch it. Yo. Daughter. Oh, Roach. Watch that. This bitch about to go crazy. That's what they give. And they give Cardi over there unloading and loading guns. Cardi over there asking how much tanks cost. Correct. Cardi over there asking the prices on the hotels that's downtown so she can buy them all. So she can see what room Nicki in. That's what it give. It really do. She on the phone talking to her lawyers, talking about vehicular homicide, because I ain't got a license. So if I hit her coming out of the thing and she die, what I'm looking at? Can I sell CDs still? Like, grill. That's what very so much what it's getting. Shout out to my blue streak share. She says don't play any audio from Cardi. Record companies is flagging and saying it's music. Now, Shrinky Sharon, I did see that. But here's my thing. Are they flagging it because Cardi leaked it and they're saying that they're counting it as music since she leaked it? Or is Cardi going to get flagged because she didn't want it to get out there like that about Lotto and the other people she threw under the bus? Is she trying to get, because that's what I'm getting from it. Because she could just go live and cuss Ice Spice out. I don't think Cardi leaked it. I don't think Cardi wanted that out there. I don't think she wanted Lotto because then she had to apologize. I don't think she wanted Lotto to hear what she was saying about her. I don't think so. I don't. The only way that I would think that she leaked that audio is by Nicki going in on her. Is by maybe she looks at Ice Spice as a weak target. Maybe she would rather beef with Ice Spice than go back and forth with Nicki. Nicki has a way bigger audience, so it's gonna travel instantly. As you see, Lotto ain't been. Not Lotto, Lord. Ice Spice has not been coming for Cardi. I don't know if she cooking something up in the studio or something like that, but Ice Spice, she would come for Lotto. When she had a problem with Lotto, she would go up there. Her even thought it was subliminal, but she ain't been throwing up no stuff for what it looks like about Cardi. So I don't know. I did hear that though, that a lot of channels and stuff are being flagged, and they feel that that's why Cardi leaked the phone call to remove the heat from Nicki onto Ice Spice, because Ice Spice is a little easier, I guess, for Cardi to handle, I guess. Yeah. Nicki Minaj also said, and if you are still underestimating my influence, try me. Whew. Girl. Well, let's get into this. Cardi says, you wish you could call my daughter ugly. Culture is beautiful, and you know that. Your hate is so deep, dark, and nasty because your son nonverbal, because you him up with them drugs. You so jealous of everybody kids and their happiness. Where you at? Stop talking. Girl, Cardi wanna fight. Cardi wanna fight. But she said, you wish my daughter was ugly. And I know that's right, because culture is beautiful. She says, culture is beautiful, and you know that. Your hate is so deep and dark. No, I think Nicki really thinks your daughter's ugly. And she named the reasons why, like her gums and stuff like that. Well, she's a child trigger, all of that. Like, it's not a big deal. But no, I really think Nicki think culture's ugly. You wanna know how I think that? You know why? You wanna know why I think that? Because I can tell you why I think that. Why? Okay. Because she didn't say anything about Wave. She didn't say anything negative about him. I think she didn't say anything about Wade because she thinks he's cute. End story. Now, she was blanketing it and saying that your kids are ugly, then I'd be like, yeah, she's probably just saying that. Nicki, come on, girl. But she's being specific. So her being specific, I think she mean it. I don't think it's a joke. I don't think she's just saying it to get underneath your skin. Yeah, she's saying it to get a rise out of you, but I think she's also saying it because she thinks it. Because she said nothing about Wave. Nothing. And she got a son, Nicki. And you know you say something about her kids, she gonna say something about yours. But she never said anything about Wave. She never said he's ugly or anything like that. She never said anything. Not at all. So I think she thinks Wave is okay looking. But to what she views as cute kids, she don't think culture is. Which is mean, and it's mean-spirited. But I think she mean it. I don't think she's just saying it. Yeah. No, I don't think that's a joke. I think it's, she really think your daughter ugly. Like when she's saying your daughter ugly, when she's saying culture ugly, she mean it. And like she's saying culture, you ugly too. Sorry, it's just like, where did that come from? Like culture said something. Because she was coming for Hennessy too. But at the same time, she was like, and culture, you ugly too. It's like, what did she do? What the? Enters culture. Like, what? Because Nicki talk a lot of stuff about Jay-Z and all of that stuff. She don't say nothing about that churn. She don't say nothing about that churn. And it's like she hates Jay-Z. She don't say nothing about him. Blue, not at all. She said a word. She ain't said nothing about Beyonce either. She don't say anything disrespectful about Beyonce. Her beef is with Jay. She better not say anything about the Carters. Why she can't talk about the Carters? She already talked about the Carters. Jay-Z is a part of the Carters. Say that she can't talk about the Carter women. Say she better not say nothing about the Carter women. Because how she over here doing Jay-Z, how she put this that wig on that camel. She has no respect for Jay. None. Right? Casino. Right. So yeah, but she don't say anything about their kids. She don't. Really? These are the only kids I really ever heard Nicki Minaj go in on. She said culture ugly. She said, yeah, and culture, you ugly too. It's like, what the did she do? What little culture won't you do? She's so sweet. What? She's just the cutest little thing. She's so pretty. So pretty. So I hope Cardi really not like taking that to heart. Because it's like, girl, you said it yourself, culture is beautiful. She is, believe it when you say it. Like, don't be just saying it just to say it to like offend your kid. But because you're so angry, you want to lay hands. It's like, no, she is. Know that she's beautiful. Know that that does not matter. even if Nicki is saying it because she means it. Like I said, I believe Nicki's saying it because she means it. So even with her meaning it, you don't get to change a person's mind. If a person views me attractive, you don't get to change their mind. If they think that I'm unattractive, you don't get to change their mind. You're not gonna force me to be attracted to somebody that doesn't view me attractive. So it's the same thing with culture. If Nicki does not view her as pretty, like I don't think in Cardi or culture should do anything to try to make themselves appealing to other people. Like I don't think there's nothing you need to go do with culture or whatnot to make her appealing to somebody else. Like that's weird. You know, she's a beautiful girl, just how she is. Leave her alone. She'll be just fine. She's gorgeous. She'll be just fine. Okay. As time grows, she'll just get more pretty, prettier, 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 and prettier. You know, that's pretty much all that's gonna happen. Just keep watering her, and she's gonna grow into the beautiful flower she already is. So it's just like your girl, don't, because culture is beautiful. She is. And Cardi says culture is beautiful, and you know that. No, she don't know that. She said that culture is ugly. So that means that she don't see what you see. Okay? She didn't say culture, you're not cute. She didn't say culture from this angle. She said culture, you ugly too. Nicki has always said that Cardi B is ugly. She's always said that. She's always said that. If you think about it, she's always said that Cardi is ugly. She's always said that. I think that Cardi is, you know, she's insecure. You know, surgery should be fun, meaning you get to change things that made you insecure, not things that people call out. To me, Cardi, I feel that she went got a lot of surgery on things that other people called out, her imperfections. I think she went and fix those things instead of wanting to change the things that she didn't like. I think it was more so what people have talked about her whole life. You know, people talked about her nose, or if they talked about her teeth, or if they talked, you know, about her booty, because, you know, she used to have a booty. You know, all that. I think she wouldn't change those things. And that's not healing. Because plastic surgery can be healing. Like, it really can. Like, if you've always just hated something about yourself, like, loved everything else about yourself, but it's just like, this, if I could change this, if I could just do this, then, you know, I would feel so much more, I would feel so much more confidence and have more self-esteem, you know, and whatnot. If, you know, I could be a better cheerleader for myself if I change this instead of looking at the imperfections when I look in the mirror. Yeah. I think those insecurities still exist because she changes things that people didn't like about her instead of changing the things that she didn't like about her. Yeah, now, it just is what it is. So, yeah, I think Nicki meant that. So when Cardi says, and you know that, no. She think your daughter ugly. And it's rude, cruel. I get it. I understand. But let's not sugarcoat. She says your daughter ugly. That's what she said. Eat it. Your hate is so deep and dark and nasty because your son nonverbal. Because you him up with them. So jealous of everybody. Kids and their happiness. Where the you at? Stop talking. Then Cardi also says, Papa Bear, I'm sorry you can't speak and banging spoons. Oh, God. Ooh. Why? 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 Cardi. Belcalis. I'm gonna need you to have a seat. Come here. Come sit down right here. Come sit. Come sit. Did you say banging spoons? That's not funny. That is not funny. Stop banging spoons for me, bitch. Cardi said, Papa Bear, I'm sorry you can't speak. And banging spoons because your mommy couldn't put the drugs. I'm sorry your mom not even paying attention to you on your own birthday because she obsessed with a dark spirit hating hoe. I'm so sorry. Not banging spoons, girl. She said, I'm sorry you can't speak. Cardi, he could talk. Cardi, girl, you gotta stop that. You gotta stop that. Girl. Nicki responded and said, Culture, you were roach and a monkey like your sister. Nicki, why would you call this poor girl? Girl. Nicki said, Barney dangerous. Bodega Barney, what up? Your sister can get that chest caved in if you pregnant with another monkey or roach right now. I'm just saying, for entertainment purposes only. Girl, Nicki said, your sister can get that chest caved in. Oh, God. I caved in. I heard that so long. That girl said caved in, girl. She said yes. If you pregnant with another monkey or roach right now. Not arguing on the kid's birthday. Correct. 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 Yes, she did. Nicki said, Cokie B, please don't sniff coke with baby 4 or 5. She said, Cokie B, please don't sniff coke with baby 4/5. Word to Carlos. Oh, wow. I cannot. Girl, it's like not the churn. Not the churn. But girl, sometimes it be like that. Oh yeah, this system. I really think that hurt her though. When she said culture, vulture, you ugly too. I think that got underneath Cardi's skin. I really do think that got underneath her skin. Yeah. I mean, but Cardi, you know, she said what she said, but this is crazy. This is crazy. So this is a mess. Okay, let me pull this up real quick. Let's get into JT. I should get her spaces. JT's spaces. So on JT's spaces yesterday, she went in on Hennessy, and I don't have a dog in the fight, but I will say this: I pretty much agree with everything JT said. I'm gonna play real quick, but I agree with everything she said. Like, no cap. A lot of stuff that she was saying made sense. Because Hennessy and her they had their exchange yesterday on, was it Twitter? Yeah, Twitter, and then JT went live on Spaces and went in on Hennessy.
I've been laughing at your sister all week, bitch. But the real laugh is starting Friday, bitch. So call Miss Rachel, call Partisan Fontaine.
Ooh.
Because she's going to need it. The bitch is going to need Miss Rachel when I'm done with her. Buy my album. Buy my album. Nobody bought it. That bitch renting up people mom with that bullshit. Oh my God, what a flaw. Big ass areolas, butt ass naked, and butt bare feet just to lose. Loser assholes.
Ooh.
All of that for nothing, trying to steal the drip, trying to act like you hustling. That hoe tried to act like she was hustling. That hoe tried to act like she was hustling to cover up them fraudulent sales. Bitch, you still lost. You did all of that for nothing. Them fake ass things, bitch. Nobody.
JT, I wouldn't, like, let's not talk about album sales and stuff like that. Just like drag her. Just drag her. We would prefer, at this point, for you to just drag her, but let's not talk about album sales. Like, those are Nicki's album sales. Because she flushed you. Cardi flushed you with the sale. You know, like, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Dressed up as you. Nobody came with your shirt on. Bitch, you was like, next. You ain't even know them people name. You ain't even give them people no hug. Begging ass bitch. Begging ass hoe. Begging ass bitch. A begging ass Cardi B. I'm talking about begging ass Cardi B and no job having ass motherfucking Hennessy, bitch. Two sisters who can't fuck with me at all. Two bitches who can't see me in nothing. Neither one of you hoes, even on y'all twin days, y'all bitches ain't seeing me. Fuck wrong with y'all raggedy, ran through ass hoes. Talk about, you know. Bitch, I don't even know you. Bitch, I just moved to New York. Bitch, where do I know you from, bitch? And wanna post teeth. Post your sister cricket ass motherfucking teeth. Stop posting me. If you feel like this about me, imagine how you feel about your sister. Now, I am going to work. Something that Hennessy don't have. I'm going to my job. Hennessy, stop posting me. You don't have a job, Hennessy. You don't work anywhere. You ain't...
I would agree. Like, Hennessy, can you become a backup dancer or something? Like, I mean, get you something to do. I mean, at least JC can say she rap. You know, what do you do? Besides be Cardi's cheerleader and wear her clothes and wait for her to drop y'all bags and houses and stuff like that, like, what do y'all do? What do y'all do? It seemed like Cardi the only one of y'all job and y'all family with a job. That's what it gives.
You've been famous for being Cardi B's sister. You haven't been famous for that in years because she's been so fucking chopped and under the rug, she can't even get you nothing. Go get a job, Hennessy.
I would agree. Go get a job, Hennessy. Like, girl. Hold on. Is this a longer version? Let me see.
Baby, the girls were fighting. So let's break.
Oh, yeah. Because Santana, he was mad because JT put up that tweet talking about his album got took down. Yeah. What is this now we're doing now? Or do we? Maybe we do. Let me see. out to Mac. No, we will pull up the spaces. Cause she wasn't on there long, but she was hot.
Hey, about Cardi B and Hennessy. This is part one.
Old ass bitch, your sister is ugly right now in your motherfucking face. That bitch is a -5, bitch. I'm really getting a key. I've been laughing at your sister all week, bitch. But the real laugh is starting Friday, bitch. So call Miss Rachel, call Partisan Fontaine, because
she said your sister is ugly in your face right now, Hennessy. She said Cardi is over there ugly right now in your face, and you talking about her though. But I mean, JT, you was one over there talking about gay dudes and talking about some Cardi is with a gay man. You not? Imagine. You're not? You're not with a gay man? Let's not do that. Everybody gonna be gay. Not just some people. If they don't call them Uzi, they calling them what? Leslie? Like, okay, girl. You have to share a purse with your man. I wish I would. I'm not even that gay. To be here arguing over who gonna take the Birkin. Imagine you in the closet getting an outfit together, and he already gone with the bag that you put the outfit together to wear. We ain't got time for all that. We ain't got time to call him, and then you keep saying Uzi on the phone, try to get his attention. He said, I'm Leslie today. Don't make us time for all that. Girl, please. Not a good look.
she's gonna need it. The bitch is gonna need Miss Rachel when I'm done with her. Buy my album. Nobody bought it. That bitch went in the people mom with that bullshit. Oh my God, what a flaw.
How was it a fly?
Big ass areolas, butt ass naked, and butt bare feet just to lose. Loser ass hoes. All of that for nothing, trying to steal the drip, trying to act like you hustling. That hoe tried to act like she was hustling. To cover up them fraudulent sales. Bitch, you still lost. You did all of that for nothing. Them fake ass fans, bitch. Nobody was dressed up as you. Nobody came with your shirt on. Bitch, you was like next. You didn't even know them people name. You didn't even give them people no hug. Begging ass bitch. Begging ass hoe. Begging ass bitch. A begging ass Cardi B. I'm talking about begging ass Cardi B and no job having ass motherfucking Hennessy, bitch. 2 sisters who can't fuck with me at all. 2 bitches who can't see me in nothing. Neither one of you hoes, even on y'all twin days, y'all bitches ain't seeing me. Fuck wrong with y'all raggedy, ran through ass hoes. Talk about, you know. Bitch, I don't even know you.
I'm really over here scrambling, trying to keep up with these Twitter girls.
You and me both. JT, girl. Now, she got every right to get at Hennessy, because Hennessy trying to throw her little... Girl. Please go sit down somewhere. You're running around with a biased opinion. Like, no one cares. That's your sister. So, yeah, no one cares. We don't care how you feel about it. None of that stuff. Get in the field. Because you can't get in the booth. So, girl, get in the field. Cardi came out here swinging at all of these people. She dropped the album. She's swinging at Bia. She's swinging at Nicki. She's swinging at JT. She's swinging at... All right, well, what's the tea? I'm not about to walk up to 3 dudes, kick it off, tell all of them I'm going to square up, and then when it's time to square up, I'm the victim. No, I shouldn't call all these people out. Cardi wanted this attention. Her album is called Am I the Drama? That's rhetorical. That's rhetorical. Hell yeah, you're the drama. You know that. she knew that album would cause a lot of drama. She knew it would. That's what's going on right now. So she invited all of this energy. Drink it in. Drink it in. She invited it all. JT ain't coming at her right now just cause you came for her, like you said, from fake friends to fake, just to being lap dogs for features, all of that. You came for her. You told people that, you know how many people dead, Cardi, because of you? You said name 5 bigger songs to your head. Wow. Dead. Wow. If I was me, I'd be like, oh, for real? Oh, for real? So, girl, if all of them decide to come at her at once, because she came for all of them at once, so be it. So be it. It just is what it is at that point. Just let it be what that brought. At that point, you know, she can handle it. She wouldn't have did all this if she couldn't handle it. You know? As far as Hennessy, it's like, girl, be quiet. Like, Hennessy, honestly, no one wants to hear from you. Like, you are not the drama, and we don't want you to be. Like, girl, please sit there and keep being your sister's lapdog. Because talk about a lapdog. Talk about a lapdog. Hennessy, you are that. You literally are that. Like, for real, for real. Talk about your freaking lapdog. Talk about your lapdog. Okay, let me see how we can work this out, because I want to go on coffee. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, we're going to be live on coffee in about 30 minutes. Okay, because I have to leave today. I have to go with the kids. And I do want to do a show on coffee. Wait. Shit. I have to work this out because kids are getting out of school now. Okay, we'll work this out. You missed me on Station Head. Oh, you never know. I may do a show over there. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. Cardi, Nicki, y'all cut this out with the churn. If y'all want to argue, we're here for it. But we leave the churn out of this. Culture, you're beautiful. Papa Bear, you're not slow. Let's cut that out and move right on along, y'all. But I love you guys. I will see y'all on the next live. And until then, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And until the next show, deuces. I love you guys. Bye.